the liabilities of the bank exceed its assets and the net worth is negative, we traditionally say that to a large degree, the bank is insolvent. And key characteristics of such a phenomenon is that it may be liquidated, merged with a healthy bank under government supervision, or is rescued with state financial support. This has been the experience we've had globally, looking at the work of prominent people like Kasu. And when the default, as a result of the banks, leads to loss of confidence in the banking sector and potentially leads to runs on the bank, as a result of individuals and companies withdrawing their deposits, then the authorities are said to be facing banking crisis. It doesn't end there. If you look at experiences in England by the Bank of England, you see clearly that where we see retail and wholesale deposits, credit crunch externalities, mergers, takeovers, and government interventions, and we complement it with quantitative thresholds, more importantly, looking at two parameters. One, the level of non-performing loans and the extent to which we will use a proportion of our GDP as a bailout will determine the kind of crisis that we are in. Where you find that non-performing loans exceed 10% and the support out of the GDP is exceeding 10%, 2% of the GDP, then we say that to a large degree we have crisis. However, it becomes systematic, or what we call systematic crisis, when the ratio of non-performing loans exceeds 20% and the allocation of your GDP to bail out the banks is around or above 5%. The question I throw to you is, the data is in the open space. What is the average level of NPLs, and how much are we bailing out these banks? That is to draw our attention as to the level of crisis and the work that Bank of Ghana is doing. You could see clearly that we are moving into the space of what we call systematic crisis, or what we call systemic crisis, and it takes a dynamic regulator with properly engineered supporting systems to contain the effects.